All right, when you're working with volume, what volume is telling you is that you're working with three-dimensional objects, whether it's a cube or a rectangular prism. And the definition of volume is how many cubic units you can put inside a three-dimensional object. So right in front of you in the red, I have a rectangular prism. And what it's telling me is how many of these orange cubic units I can fill inside my object. So whenever you're working with volume, you have to first look at the formula. Your formula will always be length times width times height. So the first thing you can look at is length. The length is always going to be how long an object is. The width is what gives the object its three dimensions, makes it three-dimensional. The width is how thick the object is. And the last thing, height, just like when you go to the doctor's office and measure yourself and your height, height is how tall or how high the three-dimensional object is. So you need these three dimensions, no matter what numbers they are, in order to figure out the volume of this rectangular prism. So let's say I had a length of 4 inches. And then let's go ahead and say I had a width of maybe 3 inches. And let's finally say that I have a height of maybe 2 inches. Now, whenever you're going to go through and do problems with volume, you just have to replace the length, the width, and the height with the numbers that we found for our dimensions. So first of all, we know that our length is represented by 4 inches. We're going to times that by our width, which is 3 inches, and our height, which is 2 inches. And you can go ahead and do one of these at a time. We could go ahead and take 4 times 3, which is 12, and then we know 12 times 2 equals 24. You cannot get full credit for just leaving it 24. You have to label it. We know our units in inches, and because they are cubic units and its volume, it is 24 inches cubed, or 24 cubic inches.